Hey, so I just got to the USCC office and I'm about to just get my things and go. I practiced and practiced. I have no medals on me or anything's gonna stop me. So here we go. God, scary. I'm in the elevator. Hey, I'm in the elevator and I'm almost there. I wasn't late. I think I'll be fine. Okay, I'll tell you later what happens. Okay. Many regulations, so I don't think people are allowed to use cell phone in here. Alright, but there's no no list that's saying that. They just took my notice and they will come to call my name and collect me. Hello. So I'm outside of a UCC office. It's like United States Immigration Services, and I think my application just got approved. Oh God. And they said they will schedule me an appointment for my naturalization, where I will will officially be a United States citizen. It's a very good feeling to have. I was scared. Even though I practiced every day, not every day, but every chance I got, I practiced. And back in high school, I was I was looking forward. I was looking forward to this time. I knew I would take this test. People would talk about it as this very hard test we will have to take, and so ever since then, I looked up things. I wanted to know who's the governor of the city of where I live, who's the representatives, who are senators, just those rules that are, and the rules that are unspoken of. Sometimes if you're not a citizen, you don't vote, and if you're a citizen and you're 18 and older, you can vote. But so when you're not voting, and you don't have to pay attention to it, so in that aspect you might not know who's in charge. For example, I recently found out that Mike Pence was the vice president. When Trump was running and I didn't have a time, I wasn't sure I was gonna do the test. I knew because you have to spend here. Let me put it here. My big hand. There you go. You have to spend at least 5 years or 6 years here to be a citizen. It's everyone has to. You can't be a citizen before that unless you are a kid. So baby who are born here, they obviously just become citizen automatically. And if your parents become citizens before you are 18, you become a citizen by parent. You don't have to do a test, but you will have to apply for passport or citizenship certificates, and they all require paperwork and money funds, So I'm very thankful to people who helped me out, like my teachers in high school, my US history and my civics class. They told me stuff that if I didn't attend those classes, I'll be way behind. There are things that I already know before I practiced, and so when you practice things you already know, it makes it easy. You just flow along. Like who was the there's this question that was asked before he was a president. He was a general of which world war? And most people, if you didn't take a US history class, you won't just know, it won't just pop up. Parents don't talk about that. I am sure that no one takes the time to just discuss about those kinds of history. It just, if you know because you what's that? Because you're taking the history, it just stays within you. And I hope other people have those kinds of discussions before they just have to do in a class. Since I feel like I was outsiders, I would think maybe other people internally, they'll know. It's as I said, it's something I looked forward to. It's a very huge, big deal. It has an impact on you, and people, you don't, when you are not a citizen, you don't vote. You when you tell someone you're not a citizen, or the first word they said or they say to you is deportation. It does not matter. Deportation. And if people who are citizen by birth, who don't care about immigration, they might they think about deportation anytime you say you're no citizen. It does not matter. They don't even ask you if you're here illegally or not. You can be deported no matter what. So becoming a citizen, it kind of gives you a sense of security. You don't have to keep your identity secret. It's not just an identity, but if you're not a citizen, people I talk to, they acted to me as if I was supposed to keep it a secret. And if I would just say I have a green card. They will look around them and try to say, hush, like stop talking. And it was uncomfortable for me after I found out that people have to keep their status. It's a status. Their status as a secret. But now, I don't think I have to. I don't even have to tell anyone that I am or not. Even if they ask me. So I'm going back in Concord. The UCC office that I came to, it's in Manchester. The one that the New Hampshire use, it's in Manchester. And yeah, that's it. I think the test was okay. The questions that they ask you about eligibility, they're kind of scary. It feels like you are surrendering something. Like they ask you about giving up all the loyalty you had to other countries. I mean, I didn't have loyalty to any other countries. It's very cold. It's in winter. I did not have any allegiance to any other countries, so it was easy. But for the people, I think for the people who at least had some okay, it looked pretty outside, okay, and you're supposed to park here a few times. It just flipped. Yeah, so giving up all the loyalties you had is very important, because they want you to stay in the United States, you know, become a citizen by purpose, that you actually will live here, not going to spend, no, you can travel, but US gonna be a primary countries. They ask you about defending it, if you agree with the Constitution, if you had any illegal activities outside, like drugs, guns. You know, here they use guns, but there's other criminal activities that you might have involved in. For example, there are countries where just regular people, they carry guns and just commit crimes, kill innocent people. They want to detect those people. They make you swear they're gonna tell nothing but the truth. So that's like a kind of basic background on you. Maybe people lie, I don't know. But I think if you once had a country, you know, like me, that you belong to, you will give up all the rights, not all the rights, all the loyalty you had for the other countries, and boom, you just but I think that like emotional connection to your country, that where you were born, especially the ones with the war, the one you were forced to flee, you hate people who live there, or to say it better, it's not liking people who made you leave your country where you were comfortable, where you knew language, where you knew place, where all the friends and family lived. You will still have some kind of emotional connection with it. If there is a war there, you're gonna care, you're gonna think about it. If there is there's any tragic situation that is happening there, you will care. But now, as I think about it, saying this, I think the loyalties that we carry are for those people who left there, and the memories that we had, and the future we wished we will have there, but yet it was cut short. And for us, some people, it never existed. And so I don't think I have any other loyalty except to Rwanda, which is which is a country that accepted us, and for the people who lived there after the war, I say it was a better place to live at the time, and the camp was in a better place. We were close to the market. We use our legs to go anywhere we wanted in a city. We can walk over 30 miles to fetch water or firewoods. So in the situation we're living in, I think they allowed us to have a confidence. Yes, we are refugees, but we walked with our head high. It was about acceptance and the way we carried ourselves. We learned to live like that. And there are other people who lives there as well, who still want to come, and the others who are still trying to make amends meet there in camp. But at this late, I think UCC officers are very nice. They're very kind. I don't know any other states, but they're very nice people. If other people are not, I don't know. It's up to them. But it's very cold here. So I feel bad for them, because then they always have to follow immigration policy that is put on by the new administration. And today I did my test. They change questions. So in my practice, it would say, who's the president now? Or before the inauguration, it was still Donald Trump. And now after the questions, when they ask you, you will have to say Joe Biden's. To be able to pass, you will have to keep up with the politics that is going around. You have to pay attention to it. Learn the facts and the history that are being recorded or being made. Like example, let's say in future they might ask who was the first woman to become vice president. You would have to say Kamala Harris. So it changes every 4 years. And for the representative, the 2 years, so have if I practice 2 years before my my application for the US citizenship, it will have to always learn the fact, check the fact, who are representing us, who are the senators, who is the governor in your town. Learn about where you are. It's surprising sometimes. I drive around and I see a name of the street. I passed here, but I never paid attention. Just paying attention and learning about the city you live in and the capitals, which one which states have no capitals. I guess that's a special thing about states. If we are learning about where we are, it will raise and increase our knowledge, I think. So happy birthday, my people. Yes, I am still international woman. Yes. All right, now we are going to Concord. I'll take another video of the ceremony. I might not be able to do it since they do not permit cell phone or electronics in that office, it's very private, and it's for security reasons. Yeah. So today I made it easy for me to just get inside quickly. I had an open jacket, open shoes, but they're closed toe shoes. So you take them off, and they put them in. I don't know if you've been at the airport, you know what they do. You take off your shoes and your belt. I did not bring a belt. That's more trouble for me. My keys, I left anything that is metal outside home, and yeah, it went very quickly. And I hate when they tell you to take off the belt in front of men. If you're a woman and you're like keeping it closed, you're not comfortable taking off your belt. So I made sure my pants was just no need to use a belt for me to come here. And I wanted to make it easy for me, because I've been here many times. I was a translator sometimes, and I was here for me and my family. I did not want to experience the same things. Yeah. So that's just a key. And never forget the notice form. That one, if you don't have it, it become a little issue for you not to face any questions or delay. Bring your notice form. It's the one that has a date of when you're gonna appear at the office. So you have to bring it with your ID. If you have a green card, bring it. Anything that's gonna offer facts and information without you having to have a hard time with them. Go. All right. Goodbye.